Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Aryan and today we're talking about how to track a text layer in your videos. So if you're interested, stick around and we'll break it down. Alright guys, jumping right into it. Today we're talking about this shot and how I got the text layer tracked in there. To pull this off, I used Mocha inside of After Effects. And if you guys don't know what Mocha is, it's basically like a pre-installed software that comes packaged with After Effects. There is a paid version of it if you want to unlock all of the features, but for what we're doing here, the included version does just fine. And Mocha is a very, very powerful tool. I use it all the time and it's so much, like miles better than the built-in tracker in After Effects. Mocha is GPU accelerated, so the track goes by so much faster and so much smoother, and overall I think you get a better result. So to get started with Mocha, what you're going to need to do is go over to your effects and presets and search for Mocha AE. Drag that over to the clip you're planning to track and hit the big Mocha button up top to launch Mocha. So this is the interface that you're working with. It's really not too complicated. If you know After Effects, it's pretty much just the same thing. On top you have all the tools, then you have your video, a timeline at the bottom, and some properties along the left. So to get started, you're going to choose this pen tool looking thing and draw a shape around the object you're trying to track. You want to left click to create a point, and once you're all done, right click on your mouse and that will confirm and finalize the shape. So this is where Mocha is really powerful. If you notice on the left, there are a bunch of track motion settings, everything from transformation all the way up to perspective. So you could use Mocha for some 3D tracking and select perspective. For this example here, we just have a simple dolly in, so we're not gonna need the perspective or skew options. All I need is transform, scale, and rotate. Technically, we could even get away without using rotate, but I'm just gonna select it anyways. And the way that these settings work is that if I select something, I have to select everything to the left of it. So if I want to choose skew, I have to select the first three options as well. But again, for this example, we're just going to choose the first three and just hit the track arrow to get started. Let Mocha do its thing, and once it's all done, you want to rename your layer in the top left corner so you don't forget, and then hit the save button right above it. Now you can X out of Mocha and all of your track information is automatically going to go over to After Effects. When you're back in After Effects, the first thing you want to do is create a null object. So a null object is basically a placeholder for information, and we're going to use this null object here to hold all of the tracking data we just collected. So right click on your layers menu, go to new and null object. Now go back to the layer that you tracked, and under tracking data you want to click on create track data. Now a little box is going to pop up asking you which layer you want to pull the tracking data from, so just pick the layer that you renamed earlier. Now go all the way down to export options and you want to select transform, and you want to export to the null object that you just created. Now all of your tracking information is stored inside the null object, and let's say if you want to track 3 or 4 text layers or any kind of layer onto your video, you just kind of parent all of them to the null object. Now you just want to create your text layer or bring in your logo or whatever you need to track, throw it on your timeline, and use the pick whip tool to parent it to the null object. If you can't see the pick whip tool, just click on toggle switches and modes at the bottom of your screen and that should bring it up. Alright, so that was my tracking workflow, and now you're all good to go. You can just render your video inside of After Effects. And speaking of video, if this video helped you out, don't forget to leave it a like, subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys next time.